Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Psalm 58 verse 1. The question is not a gentle one. David opens this psalm with a direct challenge aimed at rulers and judges who hold power over others. The thrust of the verse points to those in positions of authority, men who sit in judgment over others and who are supposed to render fair verdicts. David does not ease into the accusation. He opens with a question that already contains its own answer. Do ye indeed speak righteousness? The word righteousness here carries the meaning. What is right? What conforms to God's standard? David is asking whether these rulers, these men of power, speak what is right when they open their mouths to judge. The question is pointed because he already knows the answer. Do ye judge uprightly? The word uprightly means with equity, with evenness, without partiality. A judge who judges uprightly weighs every case on the same scale. He does not tip the balance for the wealthy man or the powerful person. He does not bend it against the poor or the powerless. Men who should have spoken truth to power chose instead to serve power. They called David a traitor when they knew he was not. They handed down verdicts that served Saul's agenda rather than God's law. David has watched this happen. He knows what it looks like when those who are supposed to protect justice become its destroyers. The application runs far beyond David's court. Every generation produces rulers, judges, and officials who speak in the name of justice while serving their own interests. The question David asks in verse 1 is one that God asks of every person who holds authority over others. Do you speak righteousness? Do you judge uprightly? These are not optional qualities for those in power. They are what God requires. Yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. Psalm 58, verse 2. Verse 2 moves from the question to the indictment. David does not wait for an answer to his rhetorical question. He supplies it himself. The answer is that these rulers work wickedness in their hearts. The word heart here points to the seat of intention and will. Their corruption is not accidental. They planned it. Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The image of weighing is striking. A judge is supposed to weigh evidence and render a verdict. But these men weigh something else. They weigh violence. They measure out harm as if it were a commodity. Their hands are instruments of oppression, and they distribute that oppression with the same deliberateness that a merchant measures out goods on a scale. The phrase "in the earth" extends the scope of their wickedness. This is not a private sin. It plays out in the courts and in the lives of real people who have no recourse. The violence of their hands reaches across the land. Together, verses 1 and 2 establish the psalm's core concern. Those who hold the power to do right have done wrong. They speak injustice in the name of justice. They plan wickedness in their hearts and carry it out with their hands. David presents this to God, finding no other recourse